Yo, what's up everybody? Jumping here, and today I am back on some Destiny 2, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about another exotic armor that got buffed in the latest update, and this is going to be the Unkillable Warlock build, and it is pretty crazy, because they went ahead and buffed the Karnstein armlets, and these are just insane now. They are so good. Now, you might be wondering, well, wait a minute. You can kind of already be unkillable with a Warlock if you're using Devour and you have the right build for that. Especially in PvE, just because every time you kill something, you get all your health back. I mean, that's just the way it is. Well, what's good about these gauntlets, in my personal opinion, is that you can combine that with Devour, which will make you even more unkillable. But besides that, you can also use this on any other class, and that is just epic. Now, I'm going to be using it on the Stormcaller today. And there's a reason for that, just because once Forsaken comes out and we get the new subclass, I don't know if you guys have seen that new melee, but that new melee looks insane, and these are definitely going to be amazing in PvE and in PvP with that new subclass and that melee. But if you don't know about these gauntlets, you have to get melee kills. So it's not melee hits, it has to be kills, but that will instantly restore a large portion of your health and continue to restore your health, just health regeneration, for about 8 seconds. And the health regeneration is really good. When you get shot, it does not stop. At first I thought, well, it might not be that good, because what if you get shot? If you get shot, then maybe it will stop the regeneration, kind of like the Worm Husk. But these are basically the Worm Husk helmet for the Hunter for the Warlock. And it's kind of even better in terms of health regeneration, because it doesn't stop when you get hit. And also, you do get that large portion of health whenever you get a melee kill. So, in both PvE and in PvP, these are already really good. And I'm just looking forward to the new Stormcaller subclass, because with that new melee and that range, these are going to be really, really overpowered in Crucible, for sure. Alrighty, so because this is the Unkillable Warlock build, let's go ahead and talk about everything you're going to want to use for this. Now, once again, like I said, any of the subclasses are fine. I'm using the Stormcaller, but to be quite honest, if you were going to use Devour, you would really be unkillable if you combine that with these gauntlets. Now let's talk about which one of the skill trees you might want to use. If you're going to use this on the Stormcaller right now, once again, you can use whatever subclass you like with this build. It's totally up to you, but I personally like the Stormcaller. And I definitely would also recommend trying this out as well, just because it's a lot of fun. Now, I would recommend the bottom skill tree just because of Rising Storm. Rising Storm is one of the best Warlock melees right now in the game. And that is because whenever you do the melee, you're going to get your super energy back, your grenade energy back, and melee energy back. So you get everything back, and that is just epic. Also, the Stormcaller melees will hit at an extended range, so that's really good for PvP and stuff like that. So I definitely like the Stormcaller melee, especially Rising Storm. And everything else here is also really good. Landfall can be good, especially in PvE. And being able to recharge your rifts faster when you're by allies is always nice. And of course, Arc Soul is just cool. Now the grenade, I like the Pulse Grenade. That's what I always use. And I always switch between the Rift. It's pretty much up to you. I guess if this is the Unkillable build, you should probably use a Healing Rift, just because that would make more sense. And also Burst Glide. I always use Burst Glide. Now for the weapons, obviously you're going to want to use Crimson. If you're going for an Unkillable build, use Crimson. Now what's really cool is the Suros Regime, once the Catalyst comes out for this, which will be coming out sometime soon, that Catalyst is epic. Because they did change what they were going to do with it. At first, they were going to make it so that the Suros' Catalyst would trigger its perk to actually restore your health on a kill more often. Now they're going to guarantee that, which will make it like the Crimson. And because this is an auto rifle, and a lot of people really like auto rifles, and the Suros is a really good gun, this will be epic. Like 100%. I would probably use the Suros over the Crimson for this build. But once the Catalyst comes out and I can get it, I will probably swap it. But until then, the Crimson is your best friend if you want to stay alive. Also, I'm using the Positive Outlook. I really like that gun a lot for an auto rifle. And of course, the Unkillable shotgun, if you have it, is just epic. And you're going to be meleeing a lot anyway with this build, so the shotgun makes sense. It has great synergy. Another reason why I like the Stormcaller so much is because of the synergy with the mods for the melee. If you look at my mods, on my helmet, I'm going to have arc melees will recharge faster. On the gauntlets, I also have arc melees will recharge faster. On the chest piece, I have grenades will recharge faster. On the boots, I also have grenades will recharge faster. And finally, on the Warlock bond, I have arc melees will recharge faster. So that is triple stacking arc melee recharge, which is going to give me my Rising Storm back a lot faster. And anytime I melee, it's going to restore my health, give me health regeneration, give me super energy, grenade energy, melee energy, and that is just epic. And once again, once Forsaken comes out, and we get that new Stormcaller with that new melee, that's going to be amazing, especially in Crucible. Alrighty guys, so now I'm going to show some gameplay. The faction rally is going on right now, so I'm going to build up some renown. That way I have really bad health regeneration. And you can see, even without Devour, on how good this really is, because it is amazing. And you don't need Devour to stay alive. You can just use the Karnstein armlets, and that will pretty much do it for you. And if you combine the Karnstein with Devour, it's even crazier, just because you will get all your health back, and you'll get the health regeneration, which will help you. But it's really kind of hard to show that off, just because I also want to show off how much health you can get back every time you get a melee kill, because you get a nice chunk of health back, plus the regeneration. So it's just really, really good. Alrighty guys, well this is going to be the gameplay. I'm in the Lost Sector right now on Titan, with all the Hive, and this is a great spot to show this off. I have the 5 renown, so I'm going to have like no health regeneration. And honestly, I'm going to primarily just melee here. Now, because I have the renown, my melee is going to do a lot less damage, and that's a bummer. So it's going to take me 2 melees unless I get a headshot on these things. But even if I just melee everything, and I have the 5 renown, look at my health. It's insane, because every time I get one of these hits, I am guaranteed to get a portion of my health returned to me. Plus, that will start over the effect, the vampire effect of health regeneration. That's really cool too, that you don't have to wait for the first effect to actually wear off. So if you're just meleeing enemies, you can keep this going forever, and it's pretty insane. Let's shoot that barrel, blow that guy up, and I'm going to try to punch him. Oh, that actually worked. That was surprising. I guess I'll throw a grenade here, because with Rising Storm, I really can't show that off very well. But Rising Storm is amazing. Now, I'm not sure, and I don't want to go out on a limb here and say that, can you stack the health regeneration from the Vampire Gauntlets with the health regeneration from the Crimson or the Suros Regime or whatever it might be once that actually comes out, that Catalyst? But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Now, of course, against a big enemy, that can cause you some problems, just because when you are going against a bigger enemy, you cannot actually kill them easily with the melee. So normally it's better to actually just find something small, melee it first, kill it, and then once you kill it, you'll get the health regeneration, and that will help you survive against any type of large enemy. But as you can see, that was incredibly easy, even with 5 renown, to run through there and pretty much take no damage whatsoever. I never once was really in danger of dying there. That's how insane these gauntlets are now, and I highly recommend trying them out. Try it out on every subclass. It works wonders, and it's a lot of fun. Once Forsaken comes out, definitely try this out with the new Stormcaller with the crazy melee, because that should be epic. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I really hope that you have enjoyed it and that it has helped. If it has, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe for future videos. And I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day, and peace out.